I'm not even going to do my introduction tonight because I'm sick of the bullshit. So I guess we out here being real fake. See, it was one motherfucking thing when you wouldn't come out the closet and you kept telling them fake ass stories. It sounded like just like I said in the comments. If you go back and read my comments, and I was like, it sounded like some shit my 11-year-old brother would make up when he started finding out about sex. You know how little boys are, they be acting real goofy. Just how like you know how little boys are, like little boys be on some fuck shit. Like little boys in high school will walk up in the girls' bathroom and touch on them, not rape, but do fuck shit, like this fuck shit. Even the little girls too, who are a little wild at that age. You know what I mean though? Just be doing like kid shit that they don't understand how invaluable and how wrong that is. And in this world, that shit can get you locked the fuck up. You know how we was. Just like a lot of us was fucking at 11 and shit. Come on. Let's keep it real. But now that we know how the industry was fucking with our minds our whole life, it makes sense why we were all fucking at weird ages. But then again, if you look back at the old stories, see, I didn't want to let you look back at the old stories when bitches was getting sold off to motherfucking old ass men at, 12 and 13 and even younger. Were we wrong to be fucking at such an early age? Were we supposed to start using our bodies? Because a lot of women, some women start going through their period at 7 to 9 to 11. The only thing I can agree with those people who, I'm not going to say who are homophobes, but who have issues with gay people, the only thing I can agree with them is that I do believe that God did put us down here to procreate and to create kids. He did give us, the certain energies to create. So I think that's the only thing. If God had an issue with gay people, especially as gay people who vibrate on a higher frequency, and who are also spiritual. And that doesn't mean that you have to be into spirituality. Like a lot of you guys have realized that gay people just come down here. We just have a different spiritual energy about us. And you also realize too that we can tap into the woman energy, the female energy, and the masculine energy, especially us who sometimes act feminine or even do drag. I mean, it's a lot of power in that. It's a lot of times used for not the best, because I know a lot of you women have been coming out, especially the past couple years with the agenda, saying that the trannies and the drag queens, are like trying to like knock you off your fucking square and shit. And it's not like that's just been happening now. It used to happen back in the day too, but it's happening a lot more with this whole gay agenda. But this message is for Storm Monroe. Storm Monroe, you're not fooling me, and I can't believe all y'all in the comments. See, in the comments just 2 days ago, you guys was dragging him because you knew the story about him and Von Reed was a little orchestrated. Not saying that it didn't happen, but they were trying to put all sorts of spins on it, and y'all don't see through the bullshit. Now he talking about his car being gone since Saturday. So you report on every motherfucking thing else, but you don't report to us that your motherfucking car being gone since Saturday, which will be a really good story if it was true. Y'all ain't see all this in the video, and this, and him in them hands. He just kept putting that hand over that eye. Now, I don't know since Storm Monroe has gotten bigger if he has been doing all them signals. Like Tasha K came back after she went under. She was put in the chair. Sorry, I should have some more light in here. I should have had more light. But this is my little winder thing for the head, y'all. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm getting ready to change my page because I got to get to certain places. So I got to watch what I speak on and watch what I say. Use your imagination. Go back to what we talk about. Reflections. As Rashad Jamal says, reflections. Gratitude. Storm Monroe is getting ready to go under MK Ultra. He's breaking down. Von Reed, oh my God, and I'm not even going to break it down to y'all because y'all going to know the formula. They do this formula to a lot of women in Hollywood all the time, especially when they're new artists. Send in the boy, turns them out, leaves them, fucks their mind up, then they break down. Then they leave for a couple of months. And they always give you something chaotic. Something chaotic for the reason they left. Oh my God, my mom was just hit by a car, and then I was dropped from Sony, and I lost my record deal. Then they come back bigger than ever. Storm Monroe, that story is a lie. That's why you kept putting your head down, making sure, because me coming from psychology, I know about the eyes. See, if you guys watch my videos, when I tell you stuff, these eyes don't really ever move to the left or right. Because I'll never be coming on here on bullshit. The mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong on the way that they go, but a liar is a liar. But I believe when you lie, the eyes go to the right, or even for some people, depending on what part of the brain you use more, it'll go to the right, or excuse me, the left. They go up, and every time his eyes were getting ready to do the natural thing that your eyes do, because your body always tell on you, your natural energies always tell on you, he kept putting his head down to make sure the mind is right. He's not stupid. Stormer's a very smart guy. Very smart. That's why he's lasting so long right now. That's why you guys can still vibe with him with all the bullshit and him not being open and honest about his energies. And the fact that he like a little eggplant every once in a while. And the fact that he like niggas that dress up in heels. The fact that he wants to dress up in heels. Man, this stolen story, even if the car was stolen, it's something with the establishment. And I'm telling you, Tasha K done called him, and she let him know, because you know Tasha K, and it's gonna come back to bite her really bad too, and her child. Tasha K went under the tuning up. MK Ultra. She went under that when she was, while she was pregnant. Because remember, she had like left for a minute, I believe, and don't get me wrong, because I don't watch her shit like that, but I if I get the timeline wrong, but I believe she had like left off for a minute. I think she was still posting, but like she kind of disappeared, because Tasha K is on it. She's on it. I'll give her that. She's on it. And she do bring you a lot of juicy stories, even if they're lies. But remember, she had left for a minute, and she came back, and she was like, I believe she was like very far in her pregnancy, and we noticed she wasn't drinking, and she got the thyroid thing going on, and we couldn't tell if it was the thyroid or she was just getting fatter or she was pregnant, and then she came back, and she was doing all the stuff in the background. Under oath. Now Storm talking about his card and got stolen. I didn't watch the rest of the video yet. I don't know if he's going to say that he's going to take a break. I was reading the comments and people was like, you know what? You should go ahead and take that 6-month break. I don't know if he went ahead and said after this incident happened that he's going to take a break, but I see it coming. Something is going on with Storm. And it had me weak because somebody picked up in the comments on his energy and they were like, he's giving me manic vibes. Remember when the Vine Reach shit first dropped? He put the first video out and he was like, I'm parting my ways. And then Tasha K told her all the business. So he had to come back and was like, let's talk about it. I got time. I'm be windmilling out this motherfucking corner. And y'all was dragging him. Then Vine Reach came the next day. And of course, you had your other bloggers, the in-betweeners, who were bringing their commentary and shit to the story. Now this nigga talking about his car is gone. And why do Storm keep moving every month? Who you hiding from? Did they finally get to you? You already signed the oath. You're not slick. And y'all think because he's telling truth that he hasn't signed the oath. Storm knows a lot more about what's going on in the industry. He's the first blogger in a long time to come out and actually tell some shit about the Kardashians. I was shocked. That's actually what makes me go and check in on him every once in a while to see what he's talking about, because he was dead on with the Kardashians. I ain't gonna front. He told some shit. He also had Jake the Priest on there a couple of times. Just kept bringing him back. You done got into that Santeria, didn't you? That voodoo. Storm Monroe is going under construction. He'll be back bigger than ever. If he can hold the energies. But you guys remember, I believe he is a Taurus just like Jaguar Wright. I hope he don't come back like Jaguar Wright. And I know some of y'all, when Jaguar Wright was on her little hate train, she came and did some of y'all dirty, because I believe she did. The lady A Walk with the Ancestors said that she was sent in to kill her. And I believe that. But I feel like it's a method to Jaguar Wright's madness. Now, I don't respect you trying to kill the queen now, because that's my baby. The lady with all the moles in her eyes, love her. I love the fact that she still has all those moles on her body, because I've got a bunch of moles. Not to protrude like hers, but I've got moles all over my body, too. And who knows, as you get older, my mom has them, too. Like, some of the ones in her eyes are starting to, like, stick out, too. But she wears them. That lady on A Walk with the Ancestors, and then she be putting the makeup on, and they be disappearing. That shit be, like, fucking me up. I be like, where did the moles go? Did Maker really be doing that? I'm not knocking anybody who goes into the industry and goes under the MK Ultra and takes the oath. It is what it is, you know. We're living in a really weird time. I might go under. I'm tired of being Poe. I might pull a Lauryn Hill. Put out one good one and then dip. Fuck. You had to play the game the right way. I'm not mad. And I understand when you're under oath, you can't just come out and say, well, hey, I'm going to take a break. I'm going in the chair in the MK Ultra chair. And I said I won't go say it. Now I'm saying it. Fuck. Well, that's over now. I know they can't just come out and say that. But, Storm, you ain't got to lie to us, man. We want to love you so bad. So bad. Shit, you're not bad looking. I want to love you in another way. I'm kidding. He's good looking, but no, not my type. He does too much. And you can't keep a secret. No. Actually, yes, you can. But still, not my type. You're a little too much for me. You got a little bit too much sugar in your tank. I like a hood nigga. I like them up north niggas. I'm an Aries. I like them niggas that fight back. Because I come in some days swinging. I like a nigga to throw me up on the wall and tell me to shut the fuck up. You've been doing too much bitching all week. I like a nigga to steal money off my car and shit. And then had me looking around like, who the fuck? Like some more comedian said, she said, you ever had one of them niggas that will steal your money and then look for it with you? I like them type, that type bullshit. Cause I'm real hood, as quiet as it's kept. Real hood. Don't get it fucked up. All this made sense to you. The only news I had to bring to you is that Monroe is lying about this car. If it was really stalled, it still didn't go down the way he said. He's aware of what's going on. And he's getting ready to leave out for a minute. Trust me. And if you don't leave out, the person you see on that screen is not Storm. That's his decoy. Because Storm is gone. Storm needs to go take a moment. He needs to go to rehab. Not because he's on drugs, but you know what they always say in the news. They're going to rehab. Rehab. They try to make me go to rehab, and AB said no, no, no. And look where Amy Winehouse is. Pushing up daisies. She said, nah, nigga. And told you straight up, and my daddy said I'm fine. The fuck? Amy read straight through the bullshit. She left the door open, though, because she was on them drugs. It is what it is, though. Amy will be back. As quiet as it's kept, that was her second time around, and she came back pretty fast anyway. The Cursed Prophet back with another video. Monroe, stop that line. Bye-bye now.